Here is your full, long, smooth-paced emotional story, crafted exactly for a 40-minute YouTube narration, with a strong hook, emotional flow, and inspiring ending. It's written in plain paragraphs, no headings, no breaks, just continuous storytelling perfect for voiceover. Imagine this. The video starts and before the viewers can scroll away, a single line pulls them in, "Shut up." The shout cuts through the air like a knife, right before a slap lands across a man's face. And that man is a single dad who never expected that defending a quiet, simple-looking woman would lead him into a world of billionaires, secrets, and a life-changing destiny. If you're watching, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, because this story isn't just emotional, it's unforgettable. Daniel Evans never thought his life would look like this at 35. A single father working 2 jobs, barely managing rent, and raising his 7-year-old daughter, Lily, with all the love he could give, even if life didn't give him much back. Every morning he walked her to school, handed her the lunch he sometimes skipped meals to afford, kissed her forehead, and told her they would be okay. Lily believed him completely. Daniel wasn't always sure he believed himself. One cold evening, after finishing a long shift repairing cars, Daniel stopped by a small grocery store. His boots were muddy, his clothes smelled faintly of engine oil, and fatigue hung on his shoulders like a wet coat. As he stood in line, he noticed a woman ahead of him, simple dress, slightly oversized sweater, hair tied loosely. She looked lost, anxious, as if life had been unkind to her recently. She held a basket with only bread, milk, and a few apples. Nothing fancy, nothing to hint at who she really was. Behind her, a tall, arrogant man in a suit kept sighing impatiently. "Can you hurry up already?" he snapped, rolling his eyes dramatically. The woman flinched and whispered, "I'm sorry," while searching nervously through her small purse, her hands trembling as she counted coins. The man scoffed louder. "My God, poor people shouldn't shop at peak hours. Just shut up and move." Daniel's jaw clenched. He hated bullies. He hated when people used power to crush those who already had little. The woman looked down. She whispered again, "I'm sorry, I just need a moment." That was when the man shouted, "Shut up." And Daniel reacted before his mind could catch up. "Hey," he barked. "Talk to her like that again, and I swear." The man swung his hand and struck Daniel across the face with a sharp, humiliating slap. Gasps filled the store. The woman looked horrified. But Daniel didn't move. He didn't hit back. He simply stepped in front of her and said quietly, "You don't talk to people that way." For a moment, even the cashier froze. The suited man stormed off, mumbling curses, grabbing nothing. Daniel exhaled slowly. His cheek burned, but he didn't care. The woman looked at him with wide eyes. You didn't have to do that," she whispered. Daniel offered a small smile. "Yeah, well, no one deserves to be treated like dirt." "I don't even know your name," she murmured. "Daniel," he said. "And you?" She hesitated. "Leah." He noticed her basket and gently said, "Let me take care of that." Before she could protest, he paid for her groceries along with his own. When they stepped outside, she kept staring at him, as if trying to understand something. "You defended me, a stranger. Why?" Daniel shrugged. "My daughter is watching everything I do. I want her to know that kindness matters." Something in her expression softened deeply, like a wound healing. They parted ways, and Daniel thought that was the end. It wasn't. The next morning, a sleek black car pulled up outside Daniel's tiny apartment building. Lily peeked through the curtain. "Daddy, fancy car." Daniel stepped outside cautiously, wiping his hands on his jeans. The door opened. Leah stepped out. But she didn't look simple today. Her hair was neatly styled, her outfit elegant and expensive, and 2 suited bodyguards stood discreetly behind her. Daniel blinked, confused. "Leah," she smiled. "Actually, it's Leah Whitmore." Daniel froze. Everyone in the city knew that name. The Whitmore family, owners of Whitmore Global Industries, the kind of wealth ordinary people only read about. Leah continued softly, "I didn't tell you because, when you helped me, I wanted to be seen as a human being, not a billionaire name." Daniel opened his mouth but couldn't find words. "I came to thank you," she said. "People don't usually stand up for me. Everyone wants something. But you were willing to take a slap just to protect someone you thought was nobody." Lily stepped out shyly. "Daddy always helps people. He says being kind makes you rich in the heart. Leah smiled warmly at her. Then she handed Daniel a card. I'd like to offer you a job. Not charity. A real position. Your skills, your integrity, and your values are exactly what our foundation needs. Daniel stared at the card. Whitmore Community Development Initiative, Operations Manager. The salary printed underneath looked unreal. More than he'd ever dreamed of. I don't know what to say, he whispered. Say yes, Leah replied gently. So you and your daughter never have to worry again.